Abused and brain injured, identifying and supporting survivors of intimate partner violence and brain injury. Picture 4 women that you know and love. See their faces in your mind. Your mother, your sister, your daughter, your oldest friend. Now choose one of those 4 and know that she will experience intimate partner violence. Every year, thousands of Canadian women are beaten by their intimate partners, violence which can cause a permanent concussive traumatic brain injury or TBI. The most common forms of physical violence are hits to the head, face and neck, including strangulation, causing injury to the brain. You can also get a brain injury by being thrown up against a hard object or by being shaken. A brain injury alters how your brain works and can affect how you think. It is important to know that you do not need to lose consciousness to injure your brain. There are different kinds of brain injuries, ranging from concussion to mild, moderate or severe injuries. Some of these can be seen on scans, but some of them cannot. Some of the most common signs and symptoms of brain injury include physical things like headaches, dizziness or nausea, sensitivity to light or sound, feeling tired or having no energy, changes to your sleep habits, trouble remembering things or learning new information, being easily upset or angered, feeling depressed or anxious. Some women experience changes to their hormones and menstrual cycle. Typical injuries from IPV can cause damage to the part of the brain that allows you to organize tasks, successfully develop and execute a plan, remember important dates and events, control your emotions, and recognize emotions on someone else's face. And just like sports-related concussions, the more you get, the worse the damage gets. Existing research suggests as many as 75% of women survivors of IPV may have traumatic brain injury. Previous research indicates that blows to the head, face and neck, concussion and loss of consciousness were serious indicators of preventable TBI, but often these experiences aren't being actively inquired about. This means that many survivors are not aware that they may have brain injury, leaving them unrecognized and unsupported. It is important to seek medical help if you are able, so that you can get access to supports and services. You can also get help from your local brain injury association, often even if you don't have a formal diagnosis. Education is critical and needs to happen on multiple levels simultaneously to raise awareness about the risks of TBI. Research is a top priority. We need to expand our understanding of this complex intersection to move us towards our goal of improving the health and well-being of women survivors of IPV with brain injury. It is important to listen to survivors themselves. Sometimes it is easier to focus on their bruises than it is to see their strengths. These comments from the survivors show how we can make a difference. These women shared their stories, their pain, and their laughter with us, and left us with a message of hope and a challenge to continue. These are their words. I think if other women can just have the chance to participate in this kind of training, to be here really is for me a privilege, because as a survivor and having those with different experiences with others, I just feel that myself that really there is something changing in my life. With all the abuse I went through, I never thought I might have a traumatic brain injury, but coming to the conference today and listening to all the information, I'm sure at some point in my life I did experience it. This research project about brain injury, this is an eye-opener for all of us because it taught us how important it is to know the value of mental health, which might be compromised because of intimate partner abuse. The research team would like to thank all the participants who shared their knowledge and expertise with us so we could begin to understand the intersection of traumatic brain injury and intimate partner violence.